That it will be the third quarter for Texas Tech. They score 2 touchdowns, and their defense pitches a shutout in the third quarter. It's a 9-point lead for Texas Tech when the fourth quarter starts right after this. This is Fox College Football. Bucks, Bill to serve. They are partying in Lubbock, Texas during the light show between the third and fourth quarters.
You were almost a student doing that.
Yeah.
One patrolling engineer.
So here are the numbers from this game so far. Score by quarter, 14 points. Third quarter for Texas Tech. Kept Oregon off the board, but now Oregon, they've converted 3 third downs. They've got a fourth coming up on a drive that's gone 15 plays and took the last 16 of the third quarter.
Yeah, and Tyler Shough, as hot as heck on the bench, watching. We'll see what Bo Nix and company will do. 3rd and 3.
A patient, clock-chewing drive, facing another critical moment. 3rd and 3, Nix at the 7, looking, sprinting for the edge. First down, Bo Nix. What an arm and what ability and decision-making to run it when necessary.
Great job keeping his eyes up, seeing if I have anything. Bryce Ramirez chases him out of bounds, but not before he picks up that valuable first down yardage.
Needed 3, ran for 4. 1st and goal in a 9-point game. Oregon looking to answer after the big third quarter for Texas Tech. Running play and second efforts, and Irving is in. It's a touchdown.
Just feeding Bucky. Great cutback. They set the edge up top. Watch him cut it back. Runs through 1, 2, 3. Try to 4 tackle into the end zone. Well earned.
Ran for 1,058 yards last year. 3 tough yards there for Bucky Irving to make it a 2-point game. Camden Lewis. Push-up time for the Duck. A scoreless third quarter, but a fourth quarter on the second play. 17 plays, 75 yards on the drive. Right now it's time for tonight's game summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years. Tyler Shough in the third quarter, ran for a touchdown, then a punt block. 4th and 1 stop. They got the trick play here, the flip back by Miles Price, and then Shough to Trey McCray. Touchdown to Jerron Bradley. Now we turn the tables to the fourth quarter, and that long drive for Oregon ends on a 3-yard run, and a very tough one at that for Bucky Irving. Mark.
Yes, stole all the momentum back, but Texas Tech still on the scoreboard. Got to get points here. Any positive drive here for Tech that results in points, obviously from their standpoint, ideally a touchdown. Would be a great response after that long spell on the bench.
That is a big boy drive on the road, no less, for Oregon. How does Texas Tech, to your point, what does their execution look like after a long time on the bench? Shough has a fumble. He's thrown an interception tonight. He also has 3 touchdown passes, and the 4th Texas Tech touchdown was a run by Shough. Texas Tech is 8-1 in games that he has started and finished, and the 1 and 8-1 was last week in Laramie. Yes. Looks for Mason Dart frequently tonight and finds the 6'9" tight end for a short pickup, just over 3 yards on first down.
A nice drive starter. A little flat route to the start. Just bobbled that a little bit. That 5-yard gain became 3.
Second down. A lot of time. Shough looks downfield. And then he's forced out of bounds when Jeffrey Bossa steps up to make a play.
Dan Lanning and company bringing a little edge pressure here on these first two plays of the drive. And Texas Tech, who's had a lot of issues in protection, picked it up beautifully. But they ran a two-man concept right into four guys. Better coverage on the back end by the Ducks.
So the seventh-year player, Popo Aumavae, going off the field. Mace Funa went out as well for Oregon. It's a long six needed on third down. The clock goes under 5 seconds. Over to Brooks. And Brooks is stopped short. Stopped by Tyree Jackson. He has an interception tonight. And an important tackle 2 yards short of the first down.
Open space. Zone pressure this time from Oregon. Good answer, getting him in the flat, but a better tackle by Tyree Jackson. And they are taking a look at going for it. 4th and 2. This is in their wheelhouse. Watch the hard count here from Shuck as well.
52 times last year, Texas Tech went for it on 4th down. The most since such stats were kept in 1996. Shuck looking for something to open up, and it is a stop on 4th down. He's driven backwards by Brandon Dorlus. All 290 pounds of the big man from Fort Lauderdale stuffs the hole shut.
Straight quarterback run all the way. QB power lead blocker. Folding there is Spencer. And just a big slant answer. Dorlus, Aumavae, Taimani, and others. First down Ducks. Almost in the exact same spot they got off the block punt. But this time it's Oregon.
And that is one fired up head coach. Defense, of course, in Dan Lanning's DNA. And his defense makes a huge play. A 4th and 2 for Texas Tech from their own 33, unsuccessful. Ducks with the ball, down by 2. Just under 13 minutes left in the game. Great pass, caught, and out of bounds, Gary Bryant Jr.
Good job there by Will Stein, offensive coordinator, getting Bryant into the game. Not a ton of involvement by him, not a ton of targets.
First catch for him.
Yep. And that guy is dangerous in space, the former starter at USC.
53 catches, 7 touchdowns in that time. USC on Fox later tonight, playing Stanford. Bryant had played for the last 3 years. Knicks back to pass, goes on the move, caught. Patrick Herbert, stiff arm, first down, inside the 15.
Good adjustment by Naismith. Came off, had a chance for a touchdown to an uncovered deep man. Dropped it down to Herbert. I think that was Casey Kelly, who was running free. They'll gladly take that check down and first down in business.
In addition to the catches that Herbert has in the passing game tonight, remember that he threw it to Terrence Ferguson after Oregon's 2nd touchdown for a successful 2-point conversion. Holden went in motion. Nix is forced out of the pocket by Ledet, and there's a pass to the sideline. It is caught, and Tez Johnson is forced out.
Just to get so good by Bonex. Pressured. Gets an edge rusher right in his face, and then he feels the backside come to him as well. Play it with him. Nothing open downfield. I got to get out of here. And then a little sidearm slider to just get even anything there, and it's almost at a 4-yard gain.
He has dropped down the arm angle pretty low on a couple of passes here in the second half. 27-38 for Nix now. Going to be a toss to Whittington on 2nd down and looking to pick it up and driving, and is out short of the first down. He's out at the 5-yard line.
A little soft spot right there to that boundary look when they shift to the bunch. And they take advantage of it time and time again. Good job out in front by 65, Cornelius. Good finish by Herbert out of bounds.
Big hits on defense by Ben Johnson, by Ben Roberts, that is. Tyler Owens as well. What do you you thinking, Mark? Third down and 2.
You got anything you want here, again. If you want to take a shot, pound to the ball and been denied twice out of this look. Great top of slip to tight end to the back corner. Hard start play action. There it is.
It is play action. Nix looked right, then left. Flushed. Got away from Ledet. Ramirez with pressure. Throwing. End zone. Deflected. And nearly intercepted. Is it intercepted? It is. Touchback. Interception. Dunlap. There is a marker down on the play.
There's a flag. I'm guessing. I think it's going to be an illegal man downfield by the 72 of Oregon. Bo Nix had the corner route right away. Then decided to fail. Take a look.
It's an incomplete pass.
No interception for Dunlap. Incompletion. That still doesn't sort out, though, the marker.
Yeah. He didn't listen to the 50,000 other officials that were trying to help him out there.
There's a look at it. Went off the hand of Casey Kelly.
Oh, boy.
You can't tell from that angle.
He has firm control. Look like 24. That's Dunlap. Squeeze it.
I think when he...
Right foot might have been in.
I think when he first caught the ball, there was a foot in contact with the ground.
Talk to Dean.
And again, the penalty hasn't been.
I think he's talking to Joey McGuire. Looked like they were 72 and maybe another.
An eligible receiver. Downfield, number 55 offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Okay, Dean Blandino, our rules analyst. So, and we can see Malik Dunlap making the signal right now. He thought he caught it.
I think he caught it. I'm looking at control. I'm looking at the right foot down. And then it appears that he maintains control when he hits the ground. I think the officials saw the left foot hit the sideline, but that right toe is down inbound.
And they just announced here, Dean, the play is under review.
And I think this crowd was reacting to them almost like that was the decision. It wasn't. It was, hey, Mike McCabe's going to come over and talk to replay. But there's the big tip. All you need is when that right foot is down, and it is firm control. You can't see the left foot.
Firm control, body part down, inbound.
Never loses the ball. Wow.
You know, there was a similar play, now not in the end zone, but in the Wyoming-Texas Tech game last night, or last week, that is, where Wyoming caught a pass. It was ruled incomplete on the sideline, and the first foot, it wasn't the toe tap, it was a foot in contact with the ground when the receiver caught the ball, when it hit his hands. Not airborne and then dotting the I with the toe tap in bounds. Well, as Dean Blandino just said, he thinks there's going to be a reversal here for an interception for Malik Dunlap, who led Texas Tech last year with 12 pass breakups.
After review, the defender did not complete the process of making the catch. The ball hit the ground. It is an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly saw it move. Wow. You can certainly see the ball moves here, no question. And it moved enough, and there was a moment of contact with the ground. Apparently. A 23-yard field goal attempt now. This is just a massive decision. Rather than an interception and touchback, a chip shot field goal for Camden Lewis. And this is to put Oregon in front, looking for another lead change, and Lewis drives it through. It was not an interception, it was an incompletion, and it's a short field goal, and Oregon retakes the lead by 1. This is how close, just a little bobble at the end for Malik Dunlap prevents the INT. Football is sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years. And you're seeing pictures of Mike Leach, the coach at Texas Tech from 2000 to 2009, who passed away last December. He led the Red Raiders to some special seasons, a bowl game in each of those 10 seasons in Lubbock, 11 wins in 2008, a win over Texas in dramatic fashion on a catch by Michael Crabtree, 3 other 9-win seasons, 4 years as the best passing offense in the country. Mike Leach would absolutely love a game like this.
Yeah, maybe a little too much running for his taste. But an all-time great man, he could convince you of something that you had no idea that you had an opinion on. Like, oh yeah, I really do like paper clips.
Yeah.
Over
You're right. Candy corn is the worst candy. Yeah.
Well, that's gibberish, right? And that's the flip side.
The Pac-12, the only unbeaten conference in FBS, 16-0, 13-0 in week 0 and week 1, and 3 wins so far today. And a lead for the Pac-12 on the road against Texas Tech for the Big 12.
Stemmed by the
Prior to
defensive
the
line.
snap, ball start, number 71, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Third different penalty on Monroe Mills. He's had, what, a hold, a hands to the face, and now a false start.
He's trying to hit for the cycle. And they just move that little stem when they do it legally like that. Hard sometimes for those big guys to hang in there.
Well, the pendulum keeps swinging. Texas Tech had a 14-0 third quarter, but Oregon has the first 10 points of this quarter as Shuck takes the handoff and throws incomplete. Looking for Dre McCray, who had a big catch on a trick play on an earlier drive in the second half.
A little miscommunication there between Shuck and Mason Tharp. They were talking about things afterward. That's just ineffective throwaway right there for sure.
When we came on the telecast tonight, you used these 2 words to describe Texas Tech. Desperate, but confident.
Yep.
2-point loss on the road to open a season of high expectations after their 4-game winning streak to end last year. They now trail in the 4th quarter as Shuck looks for Mason Tharp and finds him. And going upstairs to haul it in a start for a first down at the 35.
I think after that last play, you said, I'm going to drop back a little play action pass and drop a dime on the crossing route to the big fella. Again, a hands away from his body. Great job. That's really good coverage by Tysheem Johnson. 5'10" versus 6'9", being the difference.
6'9", and you can't teach that.
Yeah.
And it leads Tharp. And now Tharp going in motion after that catch. And Brooks starts around the left side and has a first down near midfield. Ends up carrying Tysheem Johnson, who was just involved in the last play, past the 50 for another Red Raider first down.
We're waiting for them to come back to this concept, kind of a little same side load power. Where they bring the tight end, the pulling guard to that same side. Big game.
Tempo offense again. Shuck got away from Mateo Uyunglele. And Uyunglele couldn't chase him down. Brandon Dorlus did. Got him at the 41-yard line.
Great job ball security-wise here from Tyler Shuck. Knows he has to put one together here. Protects it, cuts it back. Nice game.
Second down and short. And Shuck running and down near the 40. Taken down by Jeffrey Bassa.
Great speed from Bassa inside out. Had a hurry last week along with 4 tackles. You can see why they like him so much.
Zach Kitley told us yesterday they would call more quarterback runs. There have now been 22 quarterback runs for Shuck in the game, although will this play stand? It will.
Oregon got caught with a little line change. Too many men on the field. Yep. It could be a little substitution on Oregon.
Marker is down, and it's down way back across the field at the 18-yard line is where it's thrown.
Legal substitution. Defense, 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty. We play third down.
They were trying to do a big change. And Texas Tech did not change their personnel. They stayed with their group. They're just trying to do a mass substitution. Got to get off the field. You don't get that full time.
And so you can negate the 22nd carry. The penalty is accepted for Texas Tech. 5 yards. It is the first down. to the Ducks 36. Brooks will lose one tackle, stepped away from Jordan Burks in the backfield, and then bottled up at the 30-yard line.
Brooks is so capable. He's done a nice job. You know, last year had SaRodorick Thompson along as his running mate to do a two-man tandem, and they're trying to build the backfield depth using receivers. We've seen White, we've seen Martinez, but you see the ability to power the balance of Taj Brooks.
Brooks ran for 691 yards last year, 5 carries, but 62 yards tonight. We are approaching the midpoint of the fourth quarter. Brooks running again. Hit by Brian Addison.
They go fast here, third and short.
Rocky Taimani on the tackle as well. And it is third and short. And it is tempo and sprinting in front of the O-line. It was Price. And Shuck will keep it first down.
So QB lead, they run. It's a little flash. You call this follow or T lead. Right behind Brooks, blocking Jackson. First and 10 behind the 6'5", 230-pound shot.
Up-tempo teams, but that hasn't prevented some time-consuming drives in this game.
Yeah, and Tech right here, you know, Joey McGuire's having that internal thought right now, our kicking game. How aggressive are we right here? We want to burn clock.
There's one of those handoffs to White. White was dancing in the backfield in motion behind Shuck and doesn't pick up much. From the 22 down to the 20. Dale Uyunglele on the tackle.
Personnel change coming for Tech as well. That allows Oregon to substitute to match.
Right on the 20. A drive of 7 runs, 2 passes. Play number 10. It will be a sack. Wow, the ball's loose. Nope, just a sack. And Popo Aumavae got there.
Aumavae gets to him. I thought he had a chance for Miles Price. Watch him come left to right into your screen right there. But sees Aumavae. And again, you know, that's not the worst thing in the world. Again, given their kicking situation, live to fight another day. Would love to have given Price a chance to catch and run there.
Now it is third and long, 27-yard line. Chuck under pressure, running out of room, and throws it down the sideline, out of bounds. Here comes the field goal team.
Great coverage downfield. Turns into a 4-man rush. They zone it out. Man on the outside, funneling everything to Stevens, the safety. That in breakers right to those guys. Shuck wisely throws it away.
Gino Garcia, 0 for 1 tonight, 2 for 6 this season. From 45 yards, kicking straight on. McNamara with the hold. Garcia's got a big leg, and he nails the field goal. And the game seesaws with Texas Tech back in front. A pressure kick made by Gino Garcia with 5:13 to go.
That is a huge answer. Last week had a 54-yarder against Wyoming and then went crazy. That is a huge confidence builder for Tech. Never a doubt.
Over 56,000 in attendance tonight. A sellout in Lubbock, Texas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
She was rocking to was that Guns N' Roses?
2018 in a game against Oklahoma State was the last time that Texas Tech defeated a team in the top 15. They lead 13th ranked Oregon by 2 points with 5:13 left. Another lead change a moment ago. Now the kickoff. And a chance to return it. Barry Bryant on the kick by Reese Burkhardt. And down he goes at the 20.
Barry Bryant on the return.
2 timeouts for Oregon. 3 for Texas Tech. The exact same number of plays, only 15 more yards for Oregon, and a less than 2-minute difference in time of possession.
Can't make that up. That's how it's been. It's been great quarterback play, great answers, great ebb and flow, so special teams play. And after Bo Nix, 5 minutes, 2 timeouts, everything right in front of him.
At safety, Tyler Owens down. This could matter on the defense coming up after this timeout. There is a timeout on the field, 5:09 left. It's Oregon ball. Texas Tech has got a 45-yard field goal a moment ago. Bo Nix up to 70% on his completions tonight. Tyler Shough, 229 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 1 interception.
Yeah, it has been high-quality quarterback play. Bo Nix trying to put together a game-finishing drive for Oregon.
And Nix pump fakes, stays behind the line for a long time, then finally scampers to the sideline, forced out by Ben Roberts. 2-yard gain. When we talked to Tim DeRuiter, the defensive coordinator for Texas Tech yesterday, he said Ben Roberts, redshirt freshman, is a really talented player, but things come at him really fast. I think the game slowed down for him tonight, Mark.
He has played so well. I mean, can we make up the depth issues when you go to the back end as well? And Tyler Owens just going out, C.J. Baskerville out. The job that they've done to put him in this situation with 4:45 left has been incredible.
Nix on 2nd and 8. Underneath is Johnson. Johnson has a seam for a first down. Over the 35.
Great chemistry here. Again, we know the story. Great chemistry. Just a little void in the shallow crust concept right there. Great tempo on that ball by Bo Nix. It's an easy catch on the run. Allows him to turn vertical. Has to be perfectly accurate. Or off the nut. He does just that.
4 catches tonight for Johnson. He's extended his consecutive games streak to 35 games with a reception. And Bo Nix has spread it to 8 different receivers in the game tonight.
Play action off that boundary toss. Now's the time.
Well, here it is. We're looking for his 30th completion. There it is. It's Herbert in the open field. And then Herbert bumped out of bounds. Jordan Sanford, who's on the back end right now with Owens, had it gone out.
Yep, so they've worn this run play slick. Tech knows it. They have to defend it. Great answer from Will Stein.
Down to the 43. Ball on the sideline. Irving is driven out of bounds. Oh, wow. Rashad Williams drives him out of bounds. There is a marker down.
Out to the play. Personal foul. Late hit. Number 0, the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Looked like the initial strike, clean, legal, inbounds. Let's watch the finish. Strike. Don't love that.
His penalty of the game against Texas Tech. Very costly under the circumstances, because now the Ducks are in field goal range. Oregon has committed 12 penalties tonight, but that 5th against the Red Raiders hurts them significantly at the 26. And a running play. Whittington to carry. Down to the 20-yard line, Josiah Pierre.
Now the chess game here. Dan Lanning, how do we manage the clock? We're under 3 minutes. Joey McGuire, when it starts to get our 2 minutes now, you got to start using those timeouts. Thinking Oregon's going to get points here, and we got to have time to answer.
There's a lot of dominoes to fall. Gino Garcia made a pressure kick a moment ago. Another one is possible for him, but several things have to occur before that's in play. Oregon's got 2 downs before they have to worry about a field goal. They snap this here at the 20, and they pick up a first down. It is Jordan James plunging over the 15.
George James, great job getting vertical, pressing it inside, just that little downhill, tight alignment play, great bounce. This will be the last first down outside of 2 minutes, so now anything beyond, it goes back to old school, conventional college timing rules.
James, much more as he's shown in the first 2 games this year than the primary short yardage role that he had last year. Now Noah Whittington has gone in. James subs out. The only time that Oregon didn't cash into the red zone was when they were stopped on 4th and inches. And now Whittington reverses field. He's given up a lot of ground, being chased by Brendan Jordan and caught by Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Tech player is down, injured on the other side of the field. From where that stops, and a timeout has also been called. A lot happens on that play. Malik Dunlap injured. Running play, Whittington. A lot has happened here on this drive. Oregon in position to potentially go back in front. 1:24 left. Stay tuned. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Some nervy moments on the South Plains. Texas Tech leads by 2. But Oregon in fantastic position. Joseph Adedire, number 14, not 24. 14, Adedire is the player who was hurt. Texas Tech used the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 7, Oregon. It's a little hold up here before the snap. What are you thinking if you're Oregon?
Number 24, the defense must depart the game for 1 play.
Oh, so they had 24 and 14.
Both were hurt.
Both were hurt, and they were, right, kind of on the numbers on each side. Oregon's pounded their best hardball run right here, reminding our guys to stay in bounds, get bounced.
Jordan James is the running back. 2nd down and 7. And James turning to the 7. And it leaves the Red Raiders with 1 timeout with a $1:16 to play in the game.
Second charge timeout. Texas Tech.
Just to kind of go back and think about moments in the game. After Oregon's 2nd touchdown, they went for 2 and converted to make it 15-7. The next score in the game was Texas Tech.
Clock operator, please restore the game clock to 1:19.
To 3 extra seconds. Texas Tech on their next touchdown scored, went for 2, didn't make it. 15-13. And then everybody's kicked extra points since then and/or field goal. It's just something to think about with Oregon poised to take a 1-point lead depending on what occurs here. Still 1 timeout left in the game, though, for the Red Raiders.
Job number 1, gotta stop it. Gotta stop it. That's where it opens up with the quarterback like Bo Nix, the hard sell play action pass, the nakeds off of those kind of best run books. You can give a guy that you trust that much many more options, starting a little unbalanced bunch.
3 tight ends. Herbert, Kelly, and Ferguson. James in the backfield. Officially, this is 3rd down, a short 4. Toss to James. Nowhere to go. He's trying to stay in bounds. The Mayor, Tony Bradford Jr. with great penetration into the backfield.
Great answer here by defensive coordinator Tim Gruder. He says, hey, you've been killing us up on this all night. I know you're going to go to it. And it looked like his left foot did step out of bounds.
Yep, you can see the referee stopped the clock.
Is correct there. Huge deal, a minute 14 and 1 timeout. A big, big difference for Tyler Shuck and company going back the other way. Yeah. Oregon converts.
3rd short field goal of the game for Camden Lewis, who was 14 of 16 last year. His only misses were 47 and 54. He's made from 23 and 28, and now from 29. With Ross James holding.
Delay.
Delay a game.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Only thing that does is psychological. You know, some kickers like this angle a little bit better. See the look right there, 2-0. Not close.
That was 34 yards. yards. The head coaches looking on. Ross James holds. .34-yard attempt for the lead. And Oregon in front, 31-30. 70 seconds left in the game. Camden Lewis has delivered in this seesaw affair yet again. Luke Basso, the snap for Ross James. The operation was perfect.
Clean
and Lewis
battery.
nails the three-pointer.
Clean battery, great lean. Couldn't kick it more down the middle. And that's a fired-up kicker.
Five lead changes in tonight's game. The lead changes hands on a 10-play, 64-yard drive that takes 4:03 off the clock. The third down play by Tony Bradford is of significance, Mark, because it ends up forcing James out of bounds and preserving a timeout.
Huge. Go back to that Alabama-Auburn game a couple of years ago. You know, a big example of that. Because now for Tyler Shuck, it just opens the entire field up. You don't have to do everything to the side. If you prefer it, absolutely. But I can check the ball down. Heck, I can run for it now as a quarterback and know that get back on the line of scrimmage and have that timeout in my hip pocket. See how they handle this kickoff. They have had a couple of dynamic returns in the punt game, and no chance on this kickoff return.
From the 25-yard line with 1:10 left as we check out tonight's Power Player, sponsored by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And tonight's Power Player, Tyler Shuck, who leads the Red Raider offense on the field looking for a game-winning drive. 21 of 34, 229 yards. Will his legs come into play again with 101 rushing yards?
Absolutely. That's just the type of player he is. They're going to challenge him to do that. I think they're going to have to help out the left tackle here, Monroe Mills, with the back. Get the ball out of his hands and mix it.
Great note there about how well Texas Tech fared in one-possession games last year. But there's a chance they can lose another one. But it's Xavier White, the wide receiver slash running back, with the running back skills after the catch. Up the sideline and a first down with 1:02 left in the game.
Great job running through the little leg tackle. Great protection. Shuck stands firm. Runs through Kyrie Jackson. Gets some valuable yardage and wisely gets out of bounds.
17 yards on the pitch and catch. Taj Brooks has gone in motion. Empty set. Time to throw. Quickly. White once again stays in bounds. Open field tackle to keep him in bounds between Jamal Hill and Evan Williams.
Nice shot by that left side, sorting out that pressure to the empty.
Hanging on to the timeout in a hurry-up. 47 seconds left. Second down. Pressure. And it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Jeffrey Bossa, and he's going to return it for a pick six. Pressure by Dorless, and the interception returned by Jeffrey Bossa. What a moment with 35 seconds left in the game. He had 2 interceptions last year, but a mammoth pick.
Yes, Dorless splits the double team. Center and right guard had him doubled right there. Bossa takes advantage. Unbelievable effort by Brandon Dorless.
To make it an 8-point game. 35 seconds left, and a defensive touchdown has put Oregon on the precipice of a road victory, a hard-fought road victory.
You see it right there. Both guys are eyeballing the left side. They got to fit that punch together. Looked like the center passed into air. Dorless says, I'm going to run through this effort. Great job by Bossa. Alert to it, finishes. And then you flip it again to Tech. It ain't over yet, right? One-score game. 35 seconds now. Just a lot more of a desperate situation. Tyler Shough, just, again, that's one of those ones, just get the ball out of your hands, play the next play.
And obviously in the heat of the moment, with an opportunity as a defensive player to run it in.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bossa could have gone down, but that's a big ask in that moment, isn't it?
You're training that guy right there. Pick, get down. 35 seconds, one timeout. Anything starting that drive. You're telling your guys, pick, get down, scoops, get down. That let's Tech breathe a little more life.
Their hopes are still breathing. But taking away a lot of the oxygen. Jeffrey Bossa.
Bringing it.
Wow, he is. Bringing it out. The speedster, Dre McCray. And Dre McCray is hit from behind. That forces him forward up to the 31-yard line with 29 seconds left.
Every other kickoff has been out of the back of the end zone. He's set up on the top of the lettering. Great job by Dre McCray, the fastest wideout they have. Now Tyler Shough, never wanted a magical moment, 29 seconds. Not only your former team, the ranked team on the road. Tough ask.
And by the way, they need 2 magical moments.
Yes.
They need to score a touchdown and get a tying 2-point conversion.
Man rush.
And Shough, deep down the middle, too high, incomplete. Looking for Jerron Bradley. Coverage by Tysheem Johnson.
Drop 8. They got a spy in there for Tyler Shough. If he does become a runner, very difficult for him to do that in this situation. That 24. You see the 3-man rush.
Now look at Big Popo Amavai.
Just over the outstretched hand of Bradley.
3rd turnover of the game a moment ago. 2 interceptions by Shough. He's also fumbled. Motion for Brooks. And a marker down. Shough will take off. And he slides on a big hit. Another penalty. There is a lot to sort out here with 16 seconds left in the game.
So certainly looked like some sort of offensive holding, and then it's going to be a matter of if this is anything but a late hit on Shough. We don't know where the contact was made.
Yeah, but his targeting certainly is
targeting
possible.
answers is great as well. He clearly had given himself up.
The Pac-12 crew, led by referee Mike McCabe, discussing with 16 seconds remaining in an 8-point game. Camden Lewis a field goal and Jeffrey Bossa a pick 6 to provide the last 10 points for the Ducks.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Holding offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. After the play, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced after the holding. Replay. 2nd down.
So the net gain there is a 5-yard gain.
First down.
Yeah, automatic first down.
Automatic first down, yep.
So first the hold.
Yep, see Monroe Mills. Driving him down inside. And that looks to me like just personal foul.
By Tyree Jackson.
Play the middle of the field here for Tech. This space and use that timeout.
They do have one. Shough down in the middle of the field. Shough is caught by Nehemiah Martinez. 8 seconds left as the first down clock stops.
McGuire's calling timeout. Yep. Right by the line judge down here. Can't say enough about this throw right here.
Texas Tech.
From Tyler Shough under the circumstances. A better catch. 8 seconds. Got plenty of time for multiple plays. 2 plays. Thought he held on to this a little bit long, but man, great job right here. Eyes up on the move. That is so good.
Nehemiah Martinez was unavailable last week, but Martinez climbs the ladder. Great concentration.
They were so excited to have him back. He
Yes.
was just the Swiss Army knife type guy, along with Xavier White, to spell Taj Brooks as the tailback. So again, now it has to, if you're Texas Tech, it has to be out of bounds or in the end zone. And you got to count on 2 plays. 2 plays is the absolute maximum. That first one obviously has to be quick enough, and it's not a run after the catch situation unless you can score.
And if you're trying to run up the clock, and you got to have 3 seconds to do that, if that was something that would have come into play.
Oregon has their safeties on the goal line.
From the 33, down by 8, deep drop by Shuck, throws it into the West Texas knife, and it's juggled, and it's intercepted to end the game. Brian Addison. Oregon wins it 38-30. Play of the game is the 3rd interception of the game for Shuck.
Yeah, so they went Hail Mary mode with 8 seconds left. Gave themselves a chance. Could have moved it a little bit further up with 8 seconds left. That's all they had going. A valiant effort by Shuck and company. Another time there, you see one DB try to knock it down. You want to knock that ball down and not give give up Texas Tech any chance. Almost tip it right to Bradley, but a big road win for Oregon.
It is the 4th career interception for Brian Addison. However, the interception of far greater significance is the one that Jeffrey Wassa had earlier that sealed the deal, that made it 38-30.
Yeah, the pressure from Dorless had the fumble recovery earlier, forces that forces the turnover to Wassa, a game changer.
For Mark Helfrich and our entire crew, I'm Mark Baldwell saying good night from Lubbock, where Oregon wins 38-30. Coming up after the break, Stanford takes on USC at the LA Coliseum, where Tim Brando and Spencer Tillman have the call.